brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Buccaneers and the Lions on Sunday night.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit.
Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we got a great one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Detroit Lions.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting, who will punch the 4th and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
And he'll take it up past the 25 at the 26-yard line.
So out come the Bucks now for their first drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. To throw, Mayfield.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And you have to figure that this is a confident quarterback who gets the start here. Coming off of a victory in round 1, team doesn't have to travel. They get another home game here in the divisional round. And I know it sounds cliche, but playing at home, huge for a quarterback, huge for his team. They want to take advantage of it.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run for the first time with his speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
53 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement.
So close. Couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I wanted to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. They'll run with Gibbs. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs
punching it in from a yard away.
And the Lions are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Second down, Mayfield.
This ball complete to Durham.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first. Mayfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Mayfield off the play fake.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to bring up second down.
And they'll run with Tucker.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, Mayfield. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round, complete. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. Mayfield. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They go play action. Mayfield.
That's caught by Durham.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2nd and 10.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Now 3rd and 6.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They wanted to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit in the first quarter. Now they are set up 1st and goal.
Play fake. Mayfield under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Marcus Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Pushing trip. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Sean Tucker, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bucks are an extra point away from drawing level. You can talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on that defensive side of the ball.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Goff.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw, Goff.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Goff.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
They get 6, that'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Goff. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here's Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got more complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st down, it's Tucker. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Mayfield.
Finding more on the out route for the completion. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
On 3rd down, Tucker. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
1st down, Mayfield. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Down right around the 25. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Mayfield down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Another shot now for this Lions offense. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Out of the gun. Gone. He stiff arms him. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Gibbs. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Eluding the tackle. And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Get out of here with a W,
Now gone. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is taken at the 15. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
58 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The Bucks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. It's Tucker.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
To throw, Mayfield.
This ball complete to Durham.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Mayfield to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. They'll try the left side. Tucker. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Tucker, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Tucker, and he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
2nd and 1 from the 2.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Sean Tucker
with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Lions offense set to take over.
And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? And let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how many often does that team that had been playing before win game one?
Right.
Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. When it's a one-shot deal like the NFL, that's critical because now you come in and you get the momentum. You can take them out in that one game, and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be the last game.
And this will wind up a Lions first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
They'll try the air now with Goff. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the 50, it's Goff. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it.
He's got a man, complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Tyler Peoples-Jones.
50 yards.
And the Lions have got it back to within a score.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the Bucks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Mayfield.
Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker.
Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Third and short yardage. Mayfield. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. The Bucks going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Mayfield on first down. He completes it to Tompkins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon God.
We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they're going to be set up beautifully. A heck of a return down inside the 40-yard line.
With all the specialization we have in this great game, at some point, the head coach is going to take charge of every group. And I think at halftime, he spent a little time with the special teams coach said, look, you've got to find a way to get us a big play to help us get back into this.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Badgley able to punch this one through.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but a starting field position like that, 3's not what you're making it.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
Here's Devin Tompkins on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
Now Mayfield and the Bucks come up on 1st and 10
at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But it's caught. Tompkins. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Up the middle they go. It's Tucker. Breaks a tackle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
107 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Tucker, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll try the left side. It's Tucker. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 22 and a first down.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a handoff up the middle. Tucker.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 8.
Now a give right side. It's Tucker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
They'll run on first down. Tucker. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Jack Campbell running him down behind the line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They go quickly here out to Moore. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this one is right through. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. A shotgun snap for Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun, here's Goff.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
Here's Mayfield. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bucks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, it's Tucker. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Tucker.
161 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Here's third and 3.
Throwing. Mayfield.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
This will be caught downfield by Moore.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 40 yards.
Oh, I think we all understand his disappointment. Didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up first and goal at the 1.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Tucker.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time, he is in.
Yes.
Sean Tucker.
Saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game.
And the Buccaneers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped him in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Time for another look at this Lions offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Now gone.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. The Lions on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is third down and 12. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to make it fourth down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Now Mayfield. He's got the connection to Moore. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now Mayfield.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
Now Goff on first down.
Throws out left, it's caught by Williams.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Goff now to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
They'll run on first down. It's Tucker, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw, Mayfield. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Goff.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen, but this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Tucker. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
On first down, it's Tucker. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Mayfield on play action. And a quick throw here that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Mayfield.
And he is caught. And he is going to have the Bucks first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Opting to run again here with White. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where...
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Aiden Hutchinson
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The offense on third down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And they're going to speed things up here. Goff on first down. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. On first down, gone. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw on second down is gone.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Goff throwing again.
Going underneath, Gibbs has it.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Gone.
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And, partner, except for those on the West Coast, where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we got a one-score game.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On second down, they'll run with White. The Lions now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now Mayfield.
And this is caught. He hits one.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
David Moore.
62 yards.
And the Bucks are moving closer to a date now. The NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So here's Goff and the Lions. Down by 12. 1:38 to go.
This crowd has stayed with them throughout, but they need 2 late scores to advance in these playoffs as they've got a first down.
That's complete to Laporta.
And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. On 1st and 10, Goff.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Goff.
And that's caught by Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. To the air again, Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a 1st down throw, Goff. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
To throw is Goff. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
The Buccaneers are moving on in these playoffs as we say thanks for watching and so long.